Hi guys, my name is Antoine from ATM Tech and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to have a chat. Before we do that, let's run the intro. I wasn't even planning to do this video, but I think this is just something that needs to be talked about, and that's the great Exynos versus Snapdragon debate. So if you're not clued up on what I'm talking about, Samsung used two different processors in their flagship devices. For most of the world, Samsung used their own in-house processor called the Exynos. This year it's the 990. For the US, China, and other Asian markets, they use the Snapdragon processor, which was created by Qualcomm. There's various different reasons why Samsung choose to use different processors in different parts of the world. One is manufacturing, two is compatibility with carriers, and three is just easier for them. As I said, there are more nuances, but those are essentially the main reason. Now, historically, the two chips have generally had similar performance across the board. There's even been a few occasions in the past where the Exynos has outperformed the Snapdragon. Now, this year and a little bit last year, the Snapdragon has slightly leapfrogged over the Exynos and is benchmarking showing slightly better performance. Now, as I said before, there have been cases where one chip has outperformed the other, but this year it seems to be a bit more of a talking point because it's the largest the gap has ever been. And there've even been some reported issues with the Exynos chips, such as overheating or camera issues. Now, me being a Samsung user from the UK, inevitably I have Exynos versions of my phones. I've had and used all versions of the Samsung flagships from S10, S20, Note 10, Note 20, and all the phones have been brilliant and I've had absolutely no issues with them. Now, there's two main reasons why I wanted to make this video. The first is that there are Exynos users who are unhappy that they're paying the same price as people from other parts of the world and getting better performance, which to one degree I can understand. But what a lot of users aren't taking into account is that the difference in performance is like the top 5% where you're really pushing your phones. Now, 95% of smartphone users are not pushing their phones to the absolute limit, meaning that if they had one of these more powerful phones, they wouldn't be getting the absolute benefit from it. So it would literally make no difference to them. The analogy that I have seen used once is complaining that your car only does 140 miles an hour while your neighbor's car does 150 miles an hour. Yeah, your neighbor's car is faster, but neither of you are going to drive the car that fast anyway. Now, the other thing that surprised me and the other reason why I wanted to make this video is that there's a big chunk of the Snapdragon online community who are so toxic. Like, it's unreal. So I've been on Facebook and I've been in a few different Samsung S20 groups or Note 20 groups. These are like fan groups. These are like your hardcore Samsung fans, people that want a community and share their love for their devices. I've been in these groups for a few weeks and I started to notice a pattern of behavior. Anytime someone relatively new or inexperienced popped up a question about Exynos versus Snapdragon, the Snapdragon users came out in their droves and just absolutely tore apart anything to do with Exynos. Things like, if you get Exynos, your phone's going to break next week. Make sure you buy extra thick gloves because your phone's going to overheat. Make sure you've got an extra large power bank with you because your phone's going to be dead by lunchtime. Little microaggressions, well, not even microaggressions, but comments like that when people are just asking a question about what phone they should buy. At the start, I added my little 2 cents, like, you know, yes, the Snapdragon does benchmark a little bit better. However, I've got good use with the Exynos and they are very good phones. They perform very well. So if you get an Exynos, you won't be disappointed. Anytime I said anything positive about Exynos, I got absolutely destroyed, ripped apart, attacked from all different angles. And I'm just like, really? These are processors, these are phones. It's not that serious. If someone's gonna spend some good money on a phone, then I think it's okay to give them a bit of peace of mind. But honestly, every single time I got absolutely attacked. And it just made me think, why are we like this? Whether it's iOS versus Android, whether it's Apple versus Samsung, whether it's Xbox versus PlayStation, we all like different things. That's okay. Why can't we all just get along and help each other? If you're a Snapdragon user and you're happy with your phone, then great, be happy with your phone. If you're an Exynos user and you're happy with your phone, that's also good. But if someone is going to buy a phone that isn't the same as yours, that's okay. You are not better than them. I know I'm only talking to a select group of people. However, if you're getting a bit fidgety in your seats, yeah, I'm talking to you. No one cares. You've got a Snapdragon, chill out. And the other side of things, if you're in the part of the world where your only option is the Exynos, get that phone. You'll enjoy it. Samsung's one of the top manufacturers of phones for a reason. It's not just because of their chips. They make good phones. So if you're gonna get that phone, enjoy it and don't worry about what anyone else says. I just want us all to get along. I just hope all you Snapdragon users keep that same energy if in the next generation the Exynos beats the Snapdragon. Anyway, this was just a short one. We all love tech, so let's all love each other. If you like this video, feel free to drop a like, and it'd be even more appreciated if you press the subscribe button. But that's enough from me. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.